over towards the B bomb site, but in reality, it's actually going to be another P250 walking out of middle with two other friends around him, and with Mari over towards A. They're going to try split through middle towards the A bomb site, and they might even need to do that because GXX and Regon, they've died instantly towards candles right there. So Synopsy, he's got no defense whatsoever, no rotations. He's going to have to do the near impossible by himself, and unfortunately, he only is able to get past that first hurdle. One Flatro is quick on the scene. There is a kit on Scenario who's coming through CT. They just all have to win out their individualistic gunfights, and Hot Dog is going to make sure that will not be the case.
We have ourselves a winner. Juan Flatro realizes after the first kill, probably not worth sticking around trying to find more. So that is done. It is over. It is Los Kogutos that win another pistol. That is an emphatic start.
Those range pistols actually do damage, and well, GXX, exactly that. Nice deagle shot. Tomiko and Mari are both a little bit low. However, Synopsy, I feel like he had to get at least kill there or damage. Hot Dog with the MP5, not normally a weapon you tend to see. He actually used it in Vertigo once, and he's gonna go and get 2 kills with it. Fair enough. Extra money, can't hate it. Back on the rifles for the first time now, B&E. They're going to be hit fast towards the A-bomb site. There are players here, however, those players aren't exactly standing up too strong. Regon goes 1 for 1, dying in the Molotov, Martyrdom style for Mari there. Synopsy does deny the bomb. That's the first bit of success they have because Jix is also on 8 HP, and now with just so many players here and the utility raining down and the shots connecting for B&E, it's actually going to turn out to be a very successful round. Vertigo needs to be careful because as soon as he reloads, that's when Tomiko rears his ugly head. And that's a great opener, and also an M4 that can be given into the hands of Mari, and Tomiko continues forward viciously onto another. That's a 5 versus 3 for Los Kogutos. I'm not sure if this is actually a good position for B&E. Finally, Tomiko does get sniped down. His 8 HP, the headshot will do the damage anyway, but Mari, oh, stop it. It's a 2 versus 4. This round should never have got like this, but GXX can actually all just end it here with the AWP. Up close and personal. Had to hit that second shot, will not, and now Regon left alone towards the B bomb site. You have Enzo who's lurking out towards A, so they have complete control of that side of the map. He will be able to backstab Hot Dog, and now this 1 versus 2, it's looking possible, especially with Enzo on no armor and Mari on 10 HP. It's looking all right, but Regon, there's no way he anticipates Enzo here, and he will not. Head is turned. Enzo rocks it. Lost a very dangerous factor for Los Kogutos. So this AWP is in the right position at the right time, and if they go towards B, he will actually be.
Great shot. GXX still kicking on the site with his AWP, but now that they know that safe gun is on one side of the map, the other one looks a hell of a lot better to go towards. That's exactly why they're going to throw the limbs at the A side of things. Deagle of Regon. He'll be patient. GXX also will be. Oh my days.
They don't expect Regon. GXX now, he's being held for, however, he swings in. A lovely bait and swing. Very bizarre game, very bizarre round. Regon could have capitalized on Enzo burning in the flames and forced him to smoke himself off. However, Synopsy will just do it. And also a nade as well. Two nades land on Hot Dog. I don't think they even realize they get the kill. And wow, this round is an absolute shutdown. Just towards middle, 2 at elbow, 1 at shelf. Yeah, Tomiko has actually found some space up towards B, but at what cost? Because the bomb also has to be able to get through to him from the doors.
Peek in, Mary. Playing with fire. 2v5, they shouldn't have many issues in converting, but this is one of those that you can panic about a little bit, and
you have damage.
Tomiko 1v4, yeah, exactly, right? Damage is always concerning to Tomiko. Alright, mate.
That is it was a fairly crisp shot onto and Los Kogutos now, at least they get 5 AKs. They have no Galils, they have no Jewel Brothers, they have no Mac 10s. And they actually do get the opening kill onto Regon. That's a huge frag to get, but synpayus, good trade. It feels like every time BNE have trouble towards middle, it always seems to get mitigated. In the meantime, Enzo's actually walking out of A main. GXX is holding for him though, and that AWP being in their hands shows how prominent it can be.
Denari finding Tomiko, one flat throw the last, 4 players survive.
Off in the third map. One flat throw, once again, super aggressive, super aggy. And he's just going to take the jewel onto the Tech 9. Very... I'm not sure how much I love him being aggressive here, but he's just going to kill them all anyways. He lines them up. He now has some support from Saneri. Tries to go for the reload. 5 bullets. Saneri. Oh, this is what happens when you get aggressive. You walk into their crosshairs and you get 3 kills. Now, that is positive for Los Kogutos, regardless of the outcome of this round. Hot Dog's just seen synpayus. Okay, never mind.
Ah, man. Not long left in this first half as well, so there's a chance for them to absolutely take the cake here. And synpayus finding the opening kill kind of tells you that's going to be the story.
Oh my god, wow, this round is shut down incredibly fast. However, we could see themes of the last appearing once again of it getting a little bit too close. Nope, synpayus just spam through the smoke. Love it how they do even better here. And speaking of aggression, Saneri's in T-spawn. With synpayus actually pushed up very close towards Shelf. So Enzo is going to die. So that M4's been picked up is not going to have any use. However, with the identification that both players on this B bomb site have actually left it vacant, B and E are now going to be under a bit of storm because Los Kogutos have just sailed their way in. 2 kills, 1 for Mari, 1 for Tomiko. Exus joins the fun, and GXX, his AWP has been identified as it rings out. Tomiko, he rings out for a shot of his own. You were talking about these 9-6. Los Kogutos, well, on their pistol round, my god, they're throwing a bit of BNE at BNE. They run through Shelf. They think it's a little bit clearer than it actually is. Tomiko, he'll strike for the first. Very nice one tab. Make it a second. Bomb has been dropped. And this is looking like a really good pistol round for the CT side. It's just pure individual mechanical brilliance. There's not too much else to say about it. BNE get overrun, and Los Kogutos, they do it.
Round 18. It's the CT side that's taking eco. They'll have to take a lesser investment of the 2 and already off to a bad start.
Okay, fair enough. Feels like, especially when teams are on lower buys, that's when they do the best. Enzo with one nice deagle shot to start off this round. However, that's the only nice thing this round will contribute for Los Kogutos as BNE clean up against the 4-spy, put themselves on 10. Fast play towards the B bomb side potentially. synpayus already walking his way up. GXX laying some coverage from afar. synpayus tried to take fights onto the first. The flashbangs weren't quite good, and it's going to be a very awkward trade with Tomiko actually just getting 3 kills. GXX and one flatcher are not able to really avenge any of their teammates. And now Saneri in a 1 versus 3. Tomiko will just claim the 4th. He has had at bay for just a little bit longer. And now with synpayus rotating over towards the B bomb site, it looks like this will be the point of attack. Tomiko forced into cave by the Molotov. Still will get 1, however, a good trade there by Saneri, making it still plausible for his squad. Exus swings in to his grave. Now it is just Mari all by himself, but Saneri doubles down and even gets a triple, finally showing the brawn that he showed over in map 2, flexing his muscles a little bit. And GX lovely trade there by Juan Flatro. Mitigates some of that danger that Hot Dog inflicted early on. He also trails away with 30 HP. Tomiko, big kill to get as well. He has been the star of the show. You look at the other players on the scoreboard. Enzo, Exus, Mari. None of them are above double digits. So with them having the weight on their shoulders, they will not be able to stand with it. They are going to fall. It's going to crush them. It will be 4 rounds once again. And now 2 away from finding 16 and fighting the series.
Harsh reality is they walked into that round with 2 Eagles and they still...
Regon could catch Mari in the corner of the smoke, but it'll be Tomiko. I was highlighting him because he's got 28 kills, and alongside Hot Dog, it's just these two. It's their show. It's their map we're living in. And continuously, it will just be these two to give themselves and the team success. Still, though, a plausible round for BNE. 2 versus 5, it's never going to be easy. However, with Tomiko making noise and GXX also getting a kill, if Hot Dog somehow died there, it would have been a 2 versus 2, and I would have actually potentially played with the idea and amused with the fact that BNE he survives here. It's actually just thrown as utility as well, so it can't be picked up potentially. And now with the Glock, Enzo will kill him. Oh, what an opener from Regon.
Wow.
Okay, that changed everything. Tomiko also has to go aggressive because of that. That one single frag, that one isolated incident causes a mass conversion of some sort of aggression from BNE and because from Los Guas, and because
There he holds off, gets the trade, an all-important frag. Eagle fires away for another. Nice from one flat throw, 3v3. Freddy all leveled out. Who's going to find what first?
seemingly will be Mari. However, still disadvantage for Los Guas because they actually don't have any kits. So time is going to be a real big issue here. They have to get a move on. It's almost a half tick now, and with Soneri in such an oppressive position as well, he has to cancel out Mari. Mari, both of them actually get the frags. Okay, very nice indeed. Very close, but unfortunately, it's the opener, plus allows the players still to stay towards the B-bomb side. There's 3 players here, and both of them get frags alongside Mari getting the second over towards the, say, bomb side. BNE maybe overcomplicating things a little bit. I like the idea, I like the premise, but the execution of it was quite poor. And Los Kogutos, what's even more impressive is that they almost read into that. They identified that it actually isn't going to be the same pop. They wait for something a little bit more to, from...
Go big or go home for Bad News Eagles. As you say, a win here will save them. A loss will put them to OT. Hot Dogs found the first. Rigon gone. Gonna have to watch the rest of this round from the sidelines. And now that means opportunity like no other. Juan Flatro gonna find Exus. Gonna pick up the pace. Bomb plant for Soneri in the open. Not a default plant because he knows Tomiko could be in cave. And that'll be the case. He pushes out towards site. Someone's gonna hold him down though. And the fact that he finds a double means everyone else has to step up. And speaking of everyone, it's just GXX. 1v3. 30 rounds isn't enough to separate these two sides. But who's going to be the golden boy for BNE in this round? Pinopsy.
Great start.
Just has that feeling. Great shot. A fantastic one through the smoke will earn the advantage. One flat throw. Oh my days! One flat throw! How do you get away with so much damage onto the second, but the kill was enough? Enzo going to try and fight his ground, and he absolutely will. Stands it strong with his AWP. What a back and forth. What a start to OT.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, still though, BNE are somehow in a position where they're probably going to lose this. Synopsy, they know where he is. They're going to hear him. Molotov is going to be able to bypass that. Good nail on Enzo. Swings it. Enzo completely caught with his pants down. Synopsy with a 1 versus 2. Opens up the round. Closes it off. Now that is a way. And it still seemed like it's going to be a B execute. However, Tomiko opens up the fragging department, maybe going a little bit too aggressively. No, Regon, he had to clutch up there. He had to get the frag, but instead now it will be a 4 versus 3 with directive change for BNE. Synopsy in a very oppressive position, swinging out. Enzo so aware of this. And Mari anchoring down the A-bomb site, hasn't moved a muscle. GXX now 1 versus 4, does get the first. 17 seconds, bombs down behind him, and Los Kogutos give themselves the advantage going into double overtime. Seems like they're going over towards B. And the issue is, you kind of only got one flat throw there to defend because the smokes are blocking out everyone else. However, one flat throw gets a kill. Synopsy equally gets one somehow through cave, and that's just an...
BNE, yeah, again, 30 seconds left. They leave the B site. They're going to have to go and retake it. The execute could not have been better time for Los Kogutos. It's into a vacant space.
Oh, this is perfect for them. 4 versus 4. It's going to have to be a bloodbath over towards this side of the map, and Synopsy starts it off perfectly. No smoke towards long. I have no idea how he's been able to get those frags coming in from the back line. He actually gets all 4 of them. That looked like it could have been Los Kogutos' round, but Synopsy takes 31. And with Tomiko on 41 frags, seemingly that isn't quite
a required round for Los Kogutos to stay in the game. If it doesn't work, they go bust. And they're out of this tournament. And that is a good start for Synopsy. Nate goes deep as well. Neri not quite going to play catch, but Shrapnel connects, and they know Enzo's in that smoke. They know because of the tick of the molly. And Tick turns to frag. 3v5. Los Kogutos at their wits' end.
even worse now. One flat throw, putting a nail in the coffin. Suneri hampering on the other side as well. They are clotheslined right now, Los Kogutos. There's no way out. Everyone's holding for them, and the GXX on the AWP is the final hurdle. B&E, it's difficult. It's most certainly not easy. It takes them so long. 3 maps.